Okay, so you said this is partially due to the technology. Companies easily can hire people from the world. Mobile apps like Uber and Airbnb contract with enormous people around the world. That's good. That is very good. So let's see how we can make this more better. So you said this is partially due to technology. So we can say this is partially due to the advancement in technology, right? Because now we have new technology.
Yep.
Companies easily can hire people from the world. Okay. Companies can easily. So just switch the can and easily around. It just flows better.
Okay.
Companies easily can, or companies can easily. People from around the world. Because when you say people from the world, that just makes it seem like people from Earth.
Just around the world. Yeah.
Yeah, so around the world. And the next thing you said, mobile apps like Uber and Airbnb contract with enormous people around the world. Okay, so we can say mobile apps like, or such as Uber or Airbnb. Spelling doesn't matter.
Okay.
Contract with enormous. Have contracts.
Have contracts.
With numerous people around the world.
Numerous.
When you say
enormous?
Enormous would make it seem like they're fat or something. So yeah. Yep. So numerous just sounds more normal to say, and yeah. So and it flows better. The main thing with English is there's a bunch of ways to say things, but you also gotta listen for what sounds better and what sounds more natural to you.
Right.
Okay, great. So let's put this up here. So yeah, that's the whole point of you writing something down and us just going over it.
Yeah.
All right. Next you said also in social media. So after we're done with this, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try and have you say all of this without reading it. So just by memory, just to see if you can still say it properly. I know they get taken up a notch. It's okay. It won't be bad. You've been doing well. So that's what we're going to be doing next. All right. So also in social media. All right. So let's see how we're going to say this. Also in social media, they give people a lot of chance to sell or advertise their products or services easier and cheaper than regular. Okay. So we can say also on social media, when it comes to social media, gigs, so we got to remind the reader what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, right.
Gigs give people a lot of opportunities to sell or advertise their products or services. I spell services wrong. Services easier and cheaper than regular market, right? We can say their products or services more affordable compared to regular market, right? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, more affordable. And again, there's a million ways to say this. This is just one way to say it, right?
Yeah.
Or services that are more affordable than regular market. All right. So somehow we're running out of space. Okay, let's do this. Let's move this up here. There we go. And the last part. It's not easy. You did a good job on the homework. I appreciate you writing so much. I'm actually doing it. Let's see here. It is not easy to say that the gig economy will change the future job, but companies and workers have to accept these changes as well. Okay, so what we can do to change this up is, it is not easy to say that the gig economy would change the future of jobs, future of traditional jobs. But companies and workers have to adapt to the changes. Does that make sense? Okay, so in order, first things first, I want you to read what you had wrote, and then read what we wrote together with the differences, okay? So can you read those both to me?
Okay. Nowadays, more and more people want to have a job as a freelancing temp jobs in the sharing economy, which is called the gig economy. This is partially due to the technology. Companies easily can hire people from the world. Mobile apps like Uber or Airbnb contract with enormous people around the world. Also in social media, they give people a lot of chance to sell or advertise their products or services easier and cheaper than a regular market. It is not easy to say that the gig economy would change the future job, but companies and workers have to accept these changes as well.
Okay, let me scroll. Okay, so the one that we wrote together.
Okay. Nowadays, many more people want to have a job as a freelancer or a temporary job in a sharing economy, which is called the gig economy. This is partially due to the advancement in technology. Companies can easily people
I messed up.
hire.
Higher. There we go. See, I was testing you just to see if you pick up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Companies can easily hire people from around the world. Mobile apps such as Uber or Airbnb have contracts with numerous people around the world. When it comes to social media, gigs give people a lot of opportunity to sell or advertise their products or services that are more affordable than a regular market. It is not easy to say that the gig economy would change the future or traditional jobs, but companies and workers have to adapt to the changes.
Do you notice the differences between the two?
Yeah.
Minus me missing hiring. Okay. So based off what we wrote, what you wrote, and what we wrote together, I want you to put this into your own words now. And before we do that, there's two words that I want to help you pronounce better. So one, I'm going to write this in the shared notes section. Let's see here, economy. Economy.
Economy.
Economy.
Economy.
Good. And
economy.
yeah, economy. And the other one was, let's see, freelancer. Freelancer. Good. So economy and freelancer. All right. So before we continue, can you use these in a sentence each?
What?
Can you use the words we just went over, economy and freelancer, in a sentence?
And freelancer in a sentence. Okay. Nowadays, the situation of economy is going bad.
Okay, good.
And one of my friend works as a freelancer.
Perfect. All right, you got those two. All right, so back to this. Okay, so without reading, I want you to summarize what you had wrote
without reading.
without reading. I mean, technically we did read it twice, but without reading, try it.
All right.
And no cheating.
No cheating. Okay, I'll try. Okay. Yep. Actually, nowadays, what? I forgot the first part. Oh my God. All right. Okay. Nowadays, much more companies, much more workers, they want to have a job such as freelancer or temporary jobs.
So to stop you right there, like we said in the written thing, many more people, and I'm not reading either, many more people, or you said workers, right? So you can say many more workers are looking to work as freelancers. So that could be your first sentence, right?
Okay. Nowadays, many more people, many more workers are looking to work.
Looking to work as a freelancer.
Looking to work as a freelancer.
Okay. Next.
And and it is called the gig economy. Right?
Yeah, that is true. See, this aspect kind of challenges you to think outside the box.
Right. It's not easy to memorize all the things.
Oh yeah, no worries.
And it is because of the. Oh wait. It is because of the. It is because of the advancement. Advancement of technologies.
Great.
So, like mobile apps such as Uber or Airbnb, they have contract with numerous people around the world. Then, okay, they can. Oh wait. And what's next? What was next?
I'll give you a hint. After that, you talked about the apps, and then you mentioned how social media gives them the opportunity to advertise.
Oh yeah, okay. Those social medias give a lot of opportunities to people to have job.
What do they do on social media? If I run a business, what am I going to be doing?
Opportunities to have more easy. To sell their products or advertise
products. Okay.
Advertise their products easily and so easily.
Easily, and what is it? It's something in terms of money when it comes to regular markets.
they can easily than the regular market.
Easily, and also when it comes to money. What is that called?
Orange?
What is that called when it's cheaper financially? So it starts with an A.
What was the A?
Go ahead. So if you go to the store and say one pair of bananas is like for $2 and the other one's for $4, the $2 one is more, not cheaper. Not cheaper. I knew you were going to say that. So is more affordable.
Oh, more affordable.
There you go. Cheaper, yes, that is correct, but affordable.
Okay. They can sell their products more easily and affordable than the regular market.
Perfect.
Okay.
So more than the regular market, yeah.
And it is not. We cannot say that the gigs economy would change the future of the job. Future.
What kind of jobs, though?
Oh, future traditional jobs.
Future of traditional jobs, yes.
Future of traditional jobs, but companies and workers, workers have to adapt their changes.
Adapt to the changes, right?
Adapt to the changes. Okay.
Good. Okay, great.
Oh, it's not easy.
No, it isn't easy. And no one should make it seem easy. That's the whole point of learning, right? You just keep working until you get used to it. Just keep working until you get used to it.
Right.
All right. So now that we've went over both of these, it's easier to understand what changes were needed to be made and how you can make it sound better. Everything you wrote was good and correct. The only thing we changed was to make it sound better and more natural. Because the biggest thing is there's a lot of people who can speak English really well and they understand, but there's always a better way to say it. And the biggest thing that people want to do is speak naturally and have it flow. Instead of using really big words, just have it sound natural. All right. So, did you notice there was an article for today's class?
Traffic jams, just like that.
Something, yeah. All right. I think it was like Luxembourg or something. Here, let's pull it up.
Yeah.
Do you need the link to it?
No, I have it.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna go over there, pull up the link real quick. All right. So. Oh, this is too small. All right. So yeah.